Bursa, famous for its lush greenery stretching from the slopes of Uludag Mountain to the rugged Ketura and Samak Mountains, is currently experiencing a devastating disaster. A massive forest fire broke out amid extreme heat, low humidity, and strong winds, creating a perfect storm for devastation. A small fire between homes in the Yerkali and Alasar areas soon spiraled out of control and spread to surrounding districts. Fire within hours, strong winds carried the flames to nearby villages, forcing the emergency evacuation of more than 1,700 residents and burning more than 100 hectares of forest to ashes. Fire and forest department teams rushed to the scene. Local residents also stepped up to help in whatever way they could. But the steep slopes, dense clusters of red pine and oak trees, and strong winds made firefighting efforts extremely challenging. Derelict house. The fire also reached residential areas such as Karahutar and Gursu, damaging many homes. Emergency shelters were immediately set up to accommodate evacuees. Even local animal shelters were evacuated and efforts were made to protect the animals and move them to safer places. As the fire approached the mine areas, explosions occurred, further deepening the crisis. Parts of the Bursa-Ankara highway had to be closed for safety reasons, making transportation and access even more difficult for rescue workers. Flex biceps, but a spirit of unity was evident amid the smoke. There was a massive mobilization, more than 1,000 government employees, hundreds of volunteers, and nearly 600 firefighting and support vehicles were deployed. By air, 13 firefighting aircraft worked continuously until nightfall. Crescent Moon. Unfortunately, all air operations had to be suspended after dark due to poor visibility and safety risks. This interruption allowed the fire to grow. Yet on the ground, efforts never stopped. Citizens, even motorcyclists, began hand-delivering water in plastic bottles, a small but symbolic act of solidarity that captured the nation's attention. At sunrise, the air operation resumed with 3 helicopters and 3 planes. But thick smoke, hot temperatures, and strong winds continued to hamper progress. Even cement mixers were used to deliver water, a testament to how dire the situation had become. Angry-faced many locals, especially at night, expressed their frustration with the limited air resources. They argued that faster and better-equipped air support could have extinguished the fire earlier. In their words, they had to fight a giant with their bare hands. By morning, the fire raged even more intensely, especially in the Gursu and Kestel districts. It came dangerously close to the city center. Homes were destroyed. Villages were surrounded. Ground teams remained vigilant throughout the day and did their best to maintain control. As the sun set, 13 aircraft resumed their battle, but had to turn back as darkness fell, leaving exhausted ground crews to put out the fire with whatever they had left. Camera photos circulating online paint a grim picture: tall pine forests reduced to gray ash, smoke rising where life once thrived. Initial reports suggest the fire's origin is dubious: no power lines, no picnic activity, raising concerns of possible sabotage, though no official conclusions have yet been reached. A dull fire engine. The tireless efforts of those on the front line cannot be overlooked. Heartbreaking images showed firefighters sleeping on synthetic turf, too exhausted to move. These people had been battling the fire for countless hours without adequate rest, heroes in every sense of the word. Meanwhile, more villagers were relocated, and wildlife in the area was carefully evacuated to safer areas. Evergreen Tree. This may go down as one of Bursa's worst wildfires in recent times. Not being able to provide consistent air support, especially at night, proved costly. Still, the courage and commitment shown by the ground teams, volunteers, and local citizens is a powerful reminder of what unity looks like in times of disaster. Loudspeaker. We offer our condolences to all those affected, who lost their homes, livestock, and the natural beauty of their homeland. And we express our deep gratitude to every firefighter, volunteer, and citizen who didn't give up. If you care about nature, community, and information, please consider subscribing to our channel. Your support helps us bring you immediate, accurate updates about wildfires and natural disasters in Turkey and around the world. Stay safe, stay united, and let's never forget, protecting our forests is protecting our future.